What's up everybody, back in the video, and today I told you guys we were going to do Warframe, and that's what we're going to do. I just loaded in, I just got done recording the previous videos, so either I will do this one first and then that one, but I think I'll do Fuse first and then yeah. Okay, so today I want to be talking about the 5 most popular Warframes and probably some of the strongest ones. Some of these, probably most of all of them I don't have. Because, well, I'm getting Wukong Prime, which is on the list, okay? So, let me load in and then we'll speak of all this. Okay. So, what I'm planning on doing is like guides, tier lists, and stuff like that. Trying to get a footing, and then maybe we'll do like some in and out like farms. Eventually, I want to do streams on YouTube, of course. But right now, ooh, gallium, thank you.
You ready for today's deal?
Okay, so let's look at the Warframes. Okay, so number 5, coming in at number 5 is like, this one's a personal one. Which, this one's really good. Okay, it's Titania Prime. All these ones are primes, besides I believe one. I'm not quite too sure. Okay, Titania Prime, her abilities, she's basically like the queen of all like butterflies or something. I'm not quite too sure. Her ability is Spellbind. Enemies fumble their weapons as they are whisked into the air. Nearby allies become immune to status effects, hold the abilities to cast the immunity onto Titania. Tribute, okay. Cycle through and extract one of the 4 buffs when cast on an enemy. Thorns reduces incoming damage. Dust degrades enemy accuracy. Full moon increases companion damage. Entangle slows enemies within range. Lantern. Create a swarm of razor flies that transform an enemy into an irresistible floating beacon. Attracting witness comrades before exploding on command. And then probably her best ability is Razor Wing. Shrink down and take flight while Razor Wing attacks nearby enemies. So basically you become a Razor Wing, which is, Razor Wing is essentially like butterflies, I guess. So people use this Warframe, I think. Oh, let's check out her passive. Titania generates health for herself and nearby allies every time she casts an ability. That's okay. I've seen people use Titania Prime mainly for sometimes Steel Path, which is like the highest of the high. But you can also build her to have like duration. I would say I would have ability strength just because Razor Wing. But I think Titania Prime is unvaulted currently. So if you have the relics, I would go farm or trade for her. She's pretty good. Okay, moving on to number 4. Oh my god. Oh my god, Doritos dust stuck my throat. It's weird. Okay, this one is Mesa Prime, the gunslinger of the West. In my opinion, one of my favorite Warframes. I am currently trying to farm for Mesa Prime. In my case, I am trying to find people who have the relics because she is vaulted, and I'm trying to do like these runs with people who have the prime stuff. So that's currently what I'm doing. Her first ability, let's start off with her passive. Shoot dual wielded sidearms 50% faster and reload single-handed sidearms 25% faster, more rapidly. Gain 50 bonus health when not using melee weapons. I think that's pretty good. Her first ability, Ballistic Battery. When activated, this power stores damage caused by guns. When triggered again, that damage is channeled to the next gunshot. shooting gallery. Gives an ally extra damage while jamming the guns of the nearby enemies. This power shifts between team members. Shattered shield. Okay, before I move on to her abilities, I would recommend putting on the 3 buffs and then using her 4th ability, which is probably the main one that you probably use for Mesa Prime. Or Mesa Prime / whatever. Shatter shield. Enveloped Mesa in a barrier of energy, reflecting back incoming bullets. Okay, Peacemaker. She has exalted weapons that are called regulators. They're called Peacemakers, but they're regulator pistols. Basically, you shoot around and you're basically like an auto aiming bullet, like freaking Jarvis. But basically, the more and more you kill people this is a map cleaning. No wonder people use this one so often. And she's strong. Plus, like, you could really basically, technically, this is an exalted weapon. But I've used regular Mesa, and regular Mesa is freaking amazing. But Mesa Prime, I've seen some builds where she's taken on Kuva, Floods, Steel Path, all that. And if you build her right for the right abilities and stuff, you can easily wipe out a map without any problems. Going on to number 3, which is probably one of the most popular ones out there, and that is Wukong Prime. The old monkey boy. Very, very cool looking, not gonna lie. His passive ability, after taking fatal damage, Wukong automatically uses one of his mastered survival techniques. These techniques can be invoked 3 times per mission. And also another one passive, because he has technically 2 passes, I believe, where if he's killed, he can come back to life 3 times. He has 3 lives. Okay, Celestial Twin. Shedding part of himself, Wukong creates a twin to fight by his side. Attack at range, and the twin will melee. Pull a blade, and twin will lay down covering fire. Use again to command the twin to attack target with increased damage. One of the most used ones, and I said it's a pretty good ability. Cloud Walker. This is the one that can make you invincible, along with the 3rd ability. Evaporate into a cloud of mist and float. Plus, it's a good traveling one. Plus, on this plains without one. Throw through the battlefield, dazing any enemies encountering while healing Wukong and his twin. Okay, this one's pretty tough. It can give you really good buffs. Wukong and his twin become invulnerable and defy enemies to attack. All damage is captured and stored and dealt back in a single furious strike of Wukong's staff. Bonus armor is then granted relative to the damage captured. So basically, you're invincible monkey boy. And he has an exalted weapon, which is not even his best ability. Like, he becomes the true Wukong King. If you use all 4 of these abilities at once, you become the ultimate monkey king. Honestly, I'm building him up now. I can even prove it. Here, let me prove it. Okay, I just need Night and Extract, which I'm going to be getting from Nightwave. Here. There's Chroma Prime. Wukong Prime chassis and his necroptics. And then where's his blueprint that I own? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I think it's at the bottom. Yeah, Wukong Prime right here. So I have his Prime systems, but as you can see, I do not have Night and Extract, which I can get from, if I get this, which I have to do like these daily missions and all that kind of crap, I can get Night and Extract for 15, create things. So then, yeah, okay. Moving on to the, to the second best or popular, yeah. So this one is no surprise to me because I don't know how I feel about this one being a number 3. These are actually research, and these ones are up there. Next one is, of course, Volt Prime, one of the poster boys, along with Excalibur and all that. Volt Prime, personally, I wish I had the relics to go farm him, because I know that people sell this dude for expensive ass platinum prices, so it's not even worth trading for. But eventually when he gets unvaulted, I might pick him up. Okay, his abilities are passive. Grounded movement generates an electrical charge, building up 5 damage per meter. That is unleashed with... generates an electrical charge, building up 5 damage per meter that is unleashed with the next attack. Interesting. Shock. Launch it. Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. You already know what that's probably going to be by looking at it, so there's no point in looking at it. Speed. Basically gains you freaking movement speed, and if you get duration and efficiency, you can go sonic speed. Plus with Valkyrie's war cry, you can go freaking fast. You fast as fuck, boy. Okay. Electrical shield. Volt deploys an obstacle of energy, providing cover in any situation. Basically, it's like Rampart's shield thingy, but electrified. Discharge. Paralyze nearby hostiles with damaging electric charge. This also shocks approaching enemies. Basically like a big boy charge tower. Okay. I know Volt Prime is usually ran with Rubico, the gun Rubico Prime, to hunt Eidolons or Eidolons, whatever you want, however you want to say that. But the way I've seen him used the most is, of course, Eidolon hunting, but also build. All these are basically builded also for Steel Path, which is like the end game, like tier stuff. So take that as you will. Next, we are going to go over, I think, oh yeah, number 1 spot is, without surprise, people can probably guess what it will be. It is Sara Prime, the Venom-induced queen. Okay. Her abilities are like a freaking nuke, okay? They're very hard to use. Status effects inflicted upon enemies last 25% longer. Yada, yada, yada. Spores. Spores, essentially, you put it on a target. Basically, it basically inclines on them, which works well with her 4th ability, Miasma, which basically is the nuker. If you set up enough spores around the map on enemies, you press 4, boom, map clear. It's amazing. And a freaking toxic lash. Basically on your sword, you'll have toxic, I don't know, molt. Basically you shedding out of her skin like a snake, Sara leaves a decoy behind to draw fire from enemies. And it also makes her faster. There's other reasons why people play Sara. Obviously. Because there's some sickos out there. So yeah, Sara Prime. That is going to conclude it for the top 5 strongest, popular, however you want to say it, Warframes. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.